do a variation or no, not a variation, do a test of what I had run in my second audience into the first audience and see if that's any different.
What's your lowest one at this point?
I think it was like 35 or something. It's not very low.
Mm-hmm.
So I think part of it is my ad copy, which I know I need to start looking for things to say. So I might go through magazines that I have and stuff like that. So I have all these ideas, but I haven't done anything because I was 2 weeks ago, I recorded videos for my free group, which is happening right now. And then like this past week, I was just trying to like find content and figure out wording and schedule my posts for this week because I knew I wasn't going to be able to like live post in there other than like if I'm participating with them. So, which I'm kind of disappointed because I only have like 4 people in my group and none of my cold market people that I took on are in it. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And 2 of them are already my customers. So it's not like I've got new people. So I don't know. Maybe something will come of it. But I was like, I got to do something because I feel like I'm so like stagnant. Like I don't have anyone I'm talking to. I don't have any leads. Like the people that I do talk to are just kind of like, they keep saying not right now. And I'm just like, I don't know what else to do other than keep building my page. But it's like, you know, it takes forever to do all the stuff that we need to implement.
Right. Well, and you don't do a whole lot from your personal page, right?
Well, I haven't. I stopped. Right. I completely stopped. So everything I'm doing on my page now is everything I was doing on my other page. And I don't want to like copy everything over, like share it over.
Right. Do you message people though from your personal page? Your warm market?
No, because I feel like I went through everybody. And all the people that were like my warm market were, they're all on my page. So, and some of them are responding, and I feel like I'm getting a lot of engagement from some of my warm market people, but they're like this one girl, she keeps commenting on everything. Like she's trying to lose weight and everything, but she like maybe 3 months ago had joined Thrive, I think. And I think she was like trying to sell it, but now I think she got out of it. And I had talked to her like probably last year. She kept telling me she was gonna like do 21-day fix, and then every time it came down to it, she's like, no, I don't have the money, and then she joined this other thing and it didn't work out. So I feel like I just need to give her time.
Just reach out to her again.
Yeah So and I know she's like just joined a gym and all that stuff, so I just feel like I'm looking for a right opportunity to reach out.
I told somebody last night to go to Walmart. Every time she's talked to me, she doesn't follow through with stuff, and she talks about how she like doesn't stick with stuff, but she also refuses to join a group. And and like that's kind of what's helped me stick with stuff. So last night she was like, oh, looking for a new workout, blah blah blah. And I sent her a message, and I was like, what are you looking for? And she's like, oh, well, she's like, I don't know, something to lose weight. Okay, well, what do you like? And she's like, oh, I like dance. And I was like, okay, great. Like, we've got a couple of dance workouts. And she's like, yeah. She's like, but I don't want to spend that much money. And I was like, I don't know what your budget is. And she's like, I don't want to spend any more than $20 because I don't stick with it. And I said, then I'd suggest you go to Walmart.
Exactly.
I mean, I hate doing that, but I mean, ultimately, like, even I see her post her healthy recipes, and like, they're not.
Yeah.
And we've talked about that so many times, and she's just like, nope, this is what I'm doing. All right. How's that working for you?
Yeah. I know. I hate people. And then they get fired. They fire me up, and then I'm like posting about all this stuff because I'm like, oh my God, for real, if you don't want to stick with it, then it's not going to be helpful. So yeah, it's just crazy how people just don't get it until they get it.
Yeah, if there's not a magic miracle cure, it doesn't work. So whatever.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So.
But that was the first time. Normally I would like humor her and talk to her for a long time. And this was the first time I was like, go to Walmart.
What did she say with that?
She was like, oh, well, I was thinking about doing Zumba and doing all this. And I was like, I just like, okay, if you go to Zumba twice a week, like you're still like, we're still talking $5 a class twice a week, $10 a week. We're talking $40 for the month for 2 days a week, but whatever. Have fun. I told her good luck.
Yeah, people like that, like my cousin is like that. She's reached out a couple of times in my free group and she's like, I don't want to pay for stuff. And she had paid for something that does a shape, Avocare. And she had Avocare shakes from like when she did that before, and she was like, I need to eat clean and I can, and like blaming it all on her family. And I was like, I get it, like I grew up in your family too, like I get it. And you know, and I was just trying to like steer her to like, I was giving her the 21-day fix for free and she wouldn't do it. And I was like, oh my God, because I was like, okay, what do you weigh, like whatever. And I like told her, eat this many vegetables, this many fruits, you know, like broke it down. And she was like, well, I can't do that. And I'm like seriously, I was thinking like if she could just like do that for a week, she'd probably drop a ton of pounds and be like, holy crap, what are you doing? So, but she wouldn't even commit to that, and that was like free. So
I love the I have people, one guy, love him to death, like, but he's had so many medical issues and needs, like, he can't even, he has to get another surgery, but he can't do that until he drops some. And every time he talks to me, he's like, oh, well, I need to eat healthy. And I'm like here, you know, I give him like the fix stuff. And he's like, but I don't do anything green. I don't do veggies. I don't do, like, I don't know what to tell you then.
Then you're not going to lose weight.
You can't do it eating potatoes and crap. Like, you just can't. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well. So you've run a second set of ads then at this point?
Yeah, and they, I don't think they did any better, but I shut them off quicker than I shut off the other ones, because I feel like I think I spent like $60 like for 3 days or 2 days or no, like 24 hours, a little over 24 hours. And I don't know if that's what everybody else was doing, but I didn't get very many likes. So I'm like, I was leery of even running my second test, because I'm like, how is it going to cost me like $100 to get 100 likes? Like, I can't do that like every single time. But then I'm like looking at everybody else and they're like, oh, my page went from like 0 to like 2,000. And I mean, I don't know how much they spent, but it sounds like they got a winning ad right away and it was like very low. So they didn't really spend all that much. And then they put it down to $1 and just kept running it. But I don't know. So I feel like I have like all this knowledge that I'm ready to use, but I can't because I don't have that ad yet. So, and I know it's taken a lot of people like years to get. So I hope I'm not stuck in this phase forever.
Yeah, I know. I'm scared to run my ads, honestly, because you're putting a decent amount of money into it, and then I don't know, like, who knows how well they're going to do. And like, I'm actually nervous about that. Like, I'm pretty sure that's part of my dragging my feet. Yeah.
Well, you can just like, you know, set them and don't look. Just don't look at anything. I mean, I wanted to look, and when they like, it takes a while. Like, people will start liking them right away, but it doesn't, like, I don't think it lets you know until, because the first time I did it, I wasn't paying attention to it at all, and then I saw like a notification come up, and there was like all of them. It was like 12 people just liked your page, and I'm like, holy crap. So then I was like, oh my God, watching it like every like hour or whatever. And then like now I'm just thinking, well, I don't have that many people. Should I start messaging them? And I messaged a couple of them, but then I stopped because I don't know if it was coming from my page or my personal page when I was messaging them. Like, I don't know how you know who you're messaging as.
You have different, hold on a sec, exit full screen.
I know you have different pictures, but I can't tell. I guess I'd have to go back onto the message and see what my picture looks like, but they didn't respond, so that I don't think my picture was on there.
So I don't think you can message from your page. I don't think you can message somebody unless they comment.
Oh, because what I was doing was going to their profile and it'll say like, click on their, I went to my likes, like where they liked my page, and then it would say like go to profile or message, and I clicked message. So I don't know, because I was on my page and clicking message, if it went from my page or if it went from my personal. But anyway, like I just kind of said, thanks for liking whatever they like. I think it was my video, and I said something about
I just sent you a message. I don't know where it came from.
Let me see.
No, it came from my personal page.
Yeah, it came from your personal page.
Yep. So if you message them, it comes from your personal page.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering if that's why like they didn't respond. I can't get out of your message now.
Oh.
My phone is like acting really weird. There we go. Yeah. So that could be why. But like I wanted to get them talking so they could get into my free group is what happened. But then nobody messaged me back. So then I. Like after 3 people, I was like, I don't know if this is really a good idea, because I didn't know where it was coming from, and I wasn't getting responses.
They might not have even seen it because you've got the message request section on your. So here, I'm going to share my screen with you for a sec. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay. So you can see my Facebook page, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I did to message you is I was just looking, I just went to see who liked this post.
Yeah,
and then I just messaged that way.
Yeah.
And that came from my personal.
Okay.
However, if I did this, it would go, because you commented.
But yeah, they haven't commented on anything.
Right. But if they comment, then I can write a message through my page.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so I think that's that. I don't think that you can message anybody who likes it through here. But also remember, if they get a message from your personal page, it goes into the message request folder until they accept it.
Oh, okay. That makes
so
sense.
It probably got lost there.
I wondered. Because I'm like, and that was the whole reason why I didn't want to start messaging people, because I know that it gets stuck in this other folder, and I didn't want to have to deal with that, because then like they might not see it till next year.
Yeah, I've had stuff get stuck there a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that there's a way to. Let me see my notifications. If there's a way to do anybody that likes your page.
I wish there was.
Right.
So that must be why people are friending people.
Must be, yes.
Because I was like, why are they friending everyone if they can just like talk to them through their page, but you can't. So
see, and I have no intentions on friending everybody.
Yeah.
My intention is that if they comment, I'll send them a message, and then we'll get that started there.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too. But yeah, none of my cold market people have commented on anything. Really, I feel like it's just like my warm market, and then somebody, a friend of a friend, actually, she must have like found my page by clicking. She shared something that my apple cider vinegar recipe, she shared that to her page, and I was like, oh, how do I figure out how to get her to like my page? So
and you should be able to invite her to like your page.
I don't know how, because she only shared, like I don't think she liked that
Oh.
that post. I think she just shared it.
Yeah.
So I have to go back and look at it, but I was like, oh crap. Like I was in the middle of doing something when I was like, who in the world shared my thing?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work then.
I don't think you can unless you like message her and say like my page or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I've had anybody share my stuff in a really long time, so maybe if I go under notifications.
Well, that's like the other thing. I feel like finding things that people are interested in on my page, like I have no idea. So like I feel like people only care about recipe stuff. So but like I hate to cook. Like I eat the same thing over and over and over. Seriously. So I got Blue Apron. I don't know if you saw me post about that, but like I haven't made that yet. That's like made for me. I have to cut some of this stuff, but like it pretty much is made for me and I still haven't done it. So yeah, I don't know.
But, so maybe what you post about is like things that you don't necessarily have to cook, like the quick snacks and stuff like that you don't have to cook.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure there are plenty of people in your boat that just don't like cooking, don't want to do it. It needs to be quick and easy.
Not that I don't like it. It's just it takes too much time, and by the time I get home, I don't feel like it. I'm just like, no way, I don't want to do this. So that's why I try to prep on Sunday. Even my dinners, although I didn't do my dinners for this week because I only had Sunday off. But that's what I'll do. Like I'll put on Crock-Pot stuff or whatever and make like 4 dinners and then just repeat them or whatever throughout the week, and then I'm good, or freeze it and then whatever. So I mean, I was sharing that a lot before, but I haven't been cooking. I've been so off track. Like my eating is horrible and I need to post about it, but I don't know how.
Just like that, you can go live about it.
Oh my gosh, it's bad though. Like I'm binging on everything and like stuff I know I'm not supposed to, and I don't know. And it's like this cycle. It's like I do good for like 4 days and then I do it all over again and then I'm good and then I do it and then so I don't know.
But I'm assuming before those cycles used to last a lot longer.
Yes.
So that's what I talk about when I'm really struggling.
Yeah, and I'm not losing weight, and I feel like I'm actually looking into doing something different, but I'm afraid to do it right now. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard of it or even done it, but I was looking into a keto diet, but I'm nervous about it because if you do it wrong, you'll gain a ton of weight.
If you do it wrong, you can also put yourself into adrenal fatigue.
Right, and I don't.
That's why I've looked into it. I've looked into like paleo and stuff too. But when I was looking into keto, it for me with what I do, it's not a good option at all.
I just know that I have had like, no matter what I do, even how thin I get, I can't get rid of the fat on my body. So I feel like that's my next option. Because I'm lifting, like, I feel like I'm lifting heavy. Like, I'm lifting, some of my arm exercises are like 50 pounds, and my legs right now are like 30, which I'm hoping I can bump up to like higher. And I just don't feel like I'm seeing any muscle. So.
Oh, just a second. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Our administrative assistant always calls me when I'm talking to you. Hello? No, I don't think so. It has not rang at all today. You're welcome. Sorry.
That's okay. So, yeah, I don't know. And I'm like, well, before I share that, I need to be absolute positive. I'm doing whatever before I share with people because it's not going to be all that good.
But it sounds like with you struggling with nutrition that it could be that too.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I feel like I was thinking about it. It started in Summit. Like I did the ultimate reset this time last year, and then I did Summit and I lost it all, and then like I got it back. I haven't had a good like run in a long time. So yeah. But so as far as, did you hit diamond?
No, Ruby.
Oh, I was wondering, well, wasn't there a certain date? Did we pass that date?
There was a date for one of the groups that I was in, but I kind of ignored that. I'm just looking for Summit. So,
okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for May something.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. Well, I think that if your ads do well and you bring in a lot of people, I think that you'll be able to hit that easily, especially if you've got like good groups running and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm on track for it. I really think I'm on track for it. So.
Well, that's awesome. And you never know, like some people might come out of nowhere too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Because Ed's not very solid at Emerald right now.
Oh.
So he's there. He's just not solid.
Do you offer it like when people join, or do you wait?
It depends on the person. Most of the time I wait, but every now and then I'll get somebody who's like gung-ho that I offer it to.
Yeah. I usually offer just saying like, if you think that you're going to stay on the shakes, like I would do it this way just because you'll get the discount kind of thing. But a lot of people don't take me up on that offer.
I typically let them know like a week before the next shipment, and that's when I reach out to them.
Yeah.
So that's how I got everybody last month.
I have been working on one of my friends who's been pretty consistent up until now, and she kind of fell off the wagon. I think she's still drinking her shakes, but she's not posting in the groups anymore, so I don't know what's going on. But I just kept saying, you know, it's cheaper if you would just join as a coach. And like when she's on, and like her mindset is good, and she's like telling people and whatever. So I'm just like, I don't know why she just doesn't do it, but so I'm hoping at some point she'll want to come on, but I've got a long ways to go before I hit Ruby or anything.
Have you started module 4 yet?
I did. I got pretty far. I worked on my avatar.
Is that module 4, avatar?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm excited. I got to start that then.
I'm pretty sure I have it down, but I can't remember. But yeah, like I think it my head was like spinning because I was in the middle of like doing my second test, and then I started module 4, and I was like, oh, it's like all this work because you really have to like sit down and think. And I got to the point where like I was stressing over because you have to get like a person, like what does your person look like? And like I want what my person looks like, but I can't find it. Like I don't know who that is, and I'm like Googling, and I'm like, this really sucks because I can't find my person on Google. So, and I know a lot of people are just using like celebrities and whatever, but like I want a person like me, and I don't feel like there's a celebrity that's like me. Like I want somebody that's bigger, that has a harder time losing weight, like that has the same hair and eye color as me, and I'm just like, I don't know that person.
What about like a Kirstie Alley?
Yeah, but she has brown hair.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. She was never blonde at some point. I don't think so.
I know, because I like there was this one I think it's a fitness model, and like I might do her because she's bigger, but like I can't find, and I want them in like the type of clothes I wear, and like fitness models are in modeling clothes, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, I'm just a simple person, why can't I find this? So yeah,
Yeah, I may have to find a fellow hiker.
Yeah, so it's hard unless you have like a friend that is like you to a T, like
Mm-hmm.
like you and like everything, then it's really hard to be like, okay, there's my person. But, and I know it doesn't have to be, but I think the closest you can get to it is probably ideal, because like I think Kelsey said she like leaves it right next to her computer or whatever, takes it with her so that she can see it. Like when a post comes, she can look at this person and just talk to it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna post my ads tonight, and then I'll start working on 4. I skipped ahead a little bit to 5 because I was doing my group.
oh yeah, you did say that.
So,
I should have done that.
yeah, so I skipped ahead just a little bit because I wanted to prep some of the coaches that I'm doing the group with. I wanted to help prep them a little bit too. So
Yeah.
week
So
1 went okay.
how's that going? Like, are you each taking like posts, or is it like all scheduled out, or?
It's very random, but I like it. So we've all gone live a couple of times in the group. We're doing it on Facebook. We've all gone live a couple of times. We have a schedule of like theme days. So somebody posts like the theme post every day, and we give everybody like a schedule on Sunday. So they know what they're doing Monday through Friday. But then we all just interact, and like it's been good. The last couple of days it slowed down a bit, but we didn't really do anything over the weekend. So I'm hoping it'll pick back up.
I mean, I've always this is my first solo group.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen because it's really, really small. I don't know if anyone's going to interact, but like they all know me personally. So I feel like they could, or they might not. Like I'm the only one that's commented on my post today. So I don't know what's going to happen. But when I ran it with other people, I really loved the fact that you could like bounce stuff off of each other, and like your challengers don't know that you know them. So like if I'm saying way to go to another coach, like they don't know that, and like they just see like all this interaction, and it's great.
Yeah, see, ours know that all 3 of us are coaches. Like they know which ones are the coaches, but it's been good.
Well, I mean, we tell them in the beginning, but I feel like they don't like pay attention to that, because you post stuff in there and they're like asking you the same thing you posted like a zillion times.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I went live yesterday and said like, hey, just want to let you know like what you're gonna expect from this group and what's gonna happen, and like every day I'll post the videos for you to do. And then like my friend popped on and was like, what do I need to do for this? And I'm like, obviously she didn't watch my live video.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got some that are fantastic interacting, others that don't. I mean, we have, I think, 13 or 15 people in there.
Oh,
so it's okay. It's pretty decent. But yeah, we're having a lot of fun with it. So
yeah. I always did clean eating groups before, so like me doing my own like fitness challenge is kind of different, but also like the people on my page like see mostly fitness stuff, so it kind of makes sense, because I don't post about my nutrition all the time, just because like I don't really think to, like, and because I eat the same thing every day. I'm like, do you really want to see that I'm eating carrots again, or do you really want to see my salad again today after like 4 weeks straight of me eating salad? Like, I don't think so. So that's why I don't try to post up a lot. And like sometimes I post like when I'm eating pizza, or you know, the bad things that I eat, but I don't always do that. Probably should do that more. But
I try not to do that too much, because that's way too often to be on my page.
I know, and that's why I try not to too, because I'm like, I want people to know that I'm real, but at the same time I don't want them to like be like, oh my gosh, she's like pigging out every single day. Like no wonder she's not losing weight, when I like write my struggle post.
Right.
So yeah. But
so what are your goals for this week?
This week, what was my goal? I did that all. I think that my goal is to pick back up on testing. So I don't know which one I want to do. I guess I need to figure out which test I want to do. If I just want to do variations in my first campaign, or go back to my second round of videos and retest those in my same audience.
I would retest those in your same audience.
Do that one first
I
instead
would.
of variations of the
Yeah.
first one? Okay.
Yeah, unless there was one in the second one that completely bombed, where you could maybe take that out and retest one from your first.
There was a couple that did. There was
Yeah.
a couple that got like $2 or something right away, and I was like, I'm not even gonna let it run. So that's the thing that's like really hard for me to watch, is like when they're at $2 and they're saying that you need to run it until there's 200 reach. It doesn't get 200 reach sometimes by 24 hours. So like letting it run that high is scary to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. And I don't know if maybe they did answer it, but I couldn't find where they answered if they turned it off or not. Some people were like, oh, it's way too high, and I turned it off right away.
I think it was a personal decision for the most part.
And that's what I thought too.
I know they want you to run it. I think it was for 200 or 24 hours. I think it was one or the other.
Okay, that makes sense, because and then like the one time I think I like ran it for 24 hours, and then the ones that were good I just like put down to $1 and let run for like more hours, but then I just was like, I don't think it's gonna work, and I turned it off. But I'm a little bit more patient with that this time. But so, well, I'm excited for you to set yours up and get them going to see what happens. So tomorrow.
Did you need anything at Walmart? No, I'm good. So yeah, I'm excited to get them. That's my goal. I'm gonna get them up and running tonight. Because I have them all ready to go. I finished editing like probably 11:30 last night. So so I'll get them up and going today. It actually didn't take me as long to edit them as I thought it would. So
it took me forever, but I think I did like everything all at once, so it felt like an entire day's worth of things to do. So, but that's like really all I had time for. So, when you did your videos, did you like how long did it take you to do your videos? Did you have to be shooting them?
It didn't take me too long, because I just essentially, like they kept saying, they don't have to be perfect. So essentially I would shoot a video for about 1.5 minutes. I'd stop it, and then I'd go on to the next one. And maybe they'll all bomb. I don't know. But
no, I'm just wondering, because in my first one I ran, they were all videos that I had already taped from my workouts that I was doing. So, but then my second test, I made up those videos. Like I found things in magazines and I did those moves, and it was 10 times harder for me to make the second one videos than it was my first. So I'm just thinking, if I have to keep coming up with videos, it's going to be really, really hard to keep coming up with stuff.
See, and for me, it's because I'm an instructor. I just did some of the stuff that I instruct.
Yeah, and that's easy. Well, yeah, because you have it in your head, but I'm just like, it's so easy when you have like, you're just doing it in your workout. You just press record and go back to doing your workout. Like that's so easy for me. And it's like, maybe I should just like put on one of my DVDs and do a different workout when I want, I don't know, and just tape a bunch of different parts of my workout. But
yeah, the one thing that I did from my workouts was plyo push-ups. I did those. I had a video from a while ago, so that's a really short video, but I needed a 10th one, so that's what it is.
So did you just do one move, or did you put more moves together?
For that one, I only did one move. Most of them, I put more moves together.
And that was my other thought, is that I could just do one move, because I saw some winning ads that were just one move, like they were just doing tricep dips on a table or, whatever.
Or you can do modifications for things.
Yeah.
Like Shaun T does stuff like that all the time. And I mean, he's Shaun T, so of course he gets a lot of hits, but.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I was hoping that I was going to hit Success Club this month, but I don't have
You have 2 more weeks. Don't give up yet.
I know. And it could happen like that, but right now I don't even have conversations going. Like last minute, I was like, oh, there's 2 people on Instagram. Invite them to my free group. So I don't know if they'll be in there, but maybe they'll want to join me in an exercise or something next month, my challenge group.
Mm-hmm.
My other goal is to find out when I do a challenge group with some other coaches on my team. So, because I never have consistently enough people to run a challenge group each month. So my next one is to just get the information of when it starts and post it on my page, so that I constantly have a free group or a challenge group like posted on my page, so people could see that if they come to it and know that they can join something. I don't know if people pay attention to that, but just another avenue to go down. But so that is my 2 things.
Yeah, and mine is just getting those ads running and then starting on module 4.
Yes, module 4, fun stuff.
I'm excited to do my avatar, but like you said, I think it's going to take a lot of work. So we'll see how that goes.
I'm pretty sure I'm done. I just need a picture. I need to write down the qualities, and then I need to write the story. So, I mean, if everything, I think I wrote down, like, as I went through each thing in the module, it triggered me to think about me and what I'm looking for. So I kind of like jotted stuff down at that point too. So it was a little bit easier. And then I thought a little bit more about it later.
Yeah, I'm hoping that, maybe if I go through all that, go through the module and then kind of go back through it. Like that's what I've been doing with most of them. I go through them twice. So like for the module 3, I barely wrote anything down because I knew I would have to go back through and have one screen open with that, and one screen open with what I was doing.
I still don't think I have module 3. Like I thought I could do my tests like up by myself, and I went to try to do it and I was skipping all these steps, and I was like, the heck, like definitely did not work. So, and even though I have notes, like I still have to go back to the videos. So I have all these notes, but I think I'm always going to have to go back to the videos when I have questions.
Well, I think until you do it a whole lot, that's probably normal.
Yeah. Well, you think like, you'll see when you do it, like you're doing it over and over and over and over, and you think like, oh, I just did all this stuff. Like, I think I got it. I didn't have it. Maybe you pick things up quicker, but yeah, it's going to take a while until I like test and test and test and test. So, all right. Well, thankfully we got to do this now because my husband just texted me right before I came down and was like, I hope it's okay, we're babysitting tonight. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. I was like, thank God we did it today.
Yep. All right, well, I'll have to get back to you as far as next week, because I have a certification test on Tuesday, and I don't know what Monday's going to look like yet. I may be off for most of the day on Monday, because I have to work on Saturday, but we'll see.
I am off on Monday. So it'll depend on what my weekend looks like. I never made it to my parents, so I was hoping maybe it was going to be nice enough where I could go. But I might come home early, so I should be home. Just have to dodge my little one.
All right. Yeah, I'll know by the end of the day today. We've got an interview for a couple of positions here, so they're spilling over onto Monday, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh, geez.
So.
Well, all right. Sounds good.
All right. Well, I recorded this, so I'll upload it and send it to you again.
Awesome. Thank you. That's really helpful. I need to remember to save it. All right. Well, I will talk to you soon then, and I want to hear from you when you get your ads done. I'm sure you're going to be excited to tell me anyway if you have a winning one. So
yeah, I'll
hear about it.
I'll let you know.
All right.
All right.
Good luck.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.